whatever time of day it is, it's a good time to stretch. Most of us will lose our flexibility within 2 weeks if we don't do it. And oftentimes we start to feel stiff and stagnant. So I am Annette Fair, practicing naturopathic physician, and I have found that movement and keeping the limbs, tendons, joints free, keeping the body limber and agile is essential. Balance, of course, we have to work on that daily. So today, my idea of freeing up the body is just for self-healing and a feeling of contentment in one's own body. So let's get started. Bring your hands together in the center of your chest. Take a moment to close your eyes and just remember, I am. I am that I am. I let it come. I let it go. I am the flow. So we will this morning go through some movements that are very flowing. And if you need a modification, I will probably give you one. And if you can modify for yourself for your own needs, do that. And I thank the teacher within you for bringing you here and to take this time with me. And I appreciate that. I am grateful. So let's begin. Go ahead and take your feet out in front of you. You're probably facing me, so I will be mirroring you. What I'm going to have you do, first of all, is just allow yourself to bend the knees slightly. Good. And then I'm going to have you just roll back so that the pubic bone and the area of the pelvic bowl and then the muscles inside are lifted, rounding the back and stretching and broadening the upper back. Now inhale and open and roll the shoulders back on your inhale. Good. And then as you exhale, once again, that pelvic lift, drawing the navel in and rounding the lower back, really supporting the low back. Good. Let's do that again. Inhaling forward just to warm up the spine. And exhale, round. And each time you round, the pelvic floor lifts. Energy moves up the spine, through the head, the brain, and every cell is oxygenated, but also your inner body is working to strengthen from inside out, bringing you more light, more love, more peace. Good. 2 more of these. Really concentrate on moving through each vertebra, including the neck. The head will follow the sacrum as they are one unit, working together, gliding. And last one, exhaling to round. Really stretch the upper back, middle back, lower back. Only go as far as you can comfortably. You can always have something behind you at the tailbone, sacrum. Good. And then from here, I'm going to have you go ahead and sit up tall. Bend your right and extend your left leg. Bring your hands or your elbows behind you and elevate into a half plank. Warming up the muscles once again, and then release. Good. Stretch this leg out. Change. Bend the left knee, straighten the right, lift and open. Once again, beyond the elbows. Feel free, if you like, to let the head release back, open up the neck, the glands, open up. Very good. And then slowly, now softly come down. Coming down softly is vital. All right. So now what I'm going to have you do is go ahead and let this left knee come out to the side, if you can. Okay. So this is a hinge bend. It should be okay. You're in a right angle. And from here, walk forward over your right thigh. Good. Now, the more you flex the foot, the more intense the stretch, and also you're going to feel some pressure on the inner knee. So if you want, you can extend this leg a bit, as much as you need to. Make it work for you. And don't worry about how far you go. The idea here is for you to get the most out of this moment. And you want to feel at ease. So at ease, release, release, and lengthen the back of your spine. Forward bends are very comforting, very calming. And letting your body have the opportunity to know that it's being stretched. Breathe into it. And if you feel any tension anywhere, adjust your body. Maybe wiggle around a little bit. Find the sits bones. Be on the sits bones. And if there's areas that are tight, breathe into those areas because those are the ones that need the oxygen most. We forget about certain parts of our body, especially the accessory muscles. Those muscles that help other larger, massive muscles work. Tendons, ligaments, all of them need to stay as healthy as we can. And that is through movement and bringing those fluids that help to oil the machine, the physical human body. So the whole body works on a pumping system. And now you're pumping all of these wonderful chemicals through your body to relax the mind and still all the thoughts. And just witness and watch and observe how the mind takes you through each pose. Releasing down your very best. And then slowly now, one vertebra at a time, elevate to come up. Good. And then go ahead. And then from here, now bringing your left knee in, I'm going to have you go ahead, elevate up onto your left arm, and then swing the right arm up and come up into a nice long side stretch. So your left knee is right under your left hip, and you're really extending out through your right foot, through your right fingertips, opening and breathing. Releasing your right arm back and down gently. Bring yourself to the floor. Right hand inside, left arm over. Side stretch. So don't worry about so much keeping the left sits bone on the floor, although you want to root yourself as much as possible into the floor and then rise from the floor and up and over. So this is a side bend. Enjoy this. Good. Take it as far as you feel comfortable. Open up the window and look under the arm. Look to the sky. Inhale to come up. And release it back to staying forward, gazing, keeping the eyes soft, and then just change the legs. Shake them out. Good for the limbs. Very important. Good for the immunity system. You want those limbs doing the work they should be doing to keep us healthy. All right, so let's change sides. This time, the right leg comes in. You can turn it out. You have a right angle here. If this is too much, just take the leg out a bit. Whatever works for you. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale and allow yourself to just come forward from the hinge of your hips, and you will feel an opening in the inner thigh groin. You will feel a big stretch in the hamstring, especially if you flex the toes towards you and walk yourself a little further and keep working the pose. Milk the pose. Your breath is what's going to allow the release. The breathing is consistent. If your mind wanders, I let it come. I let it go. I let it flow. And when you're ready, begin to walk yourself back easy. Good. Right knee on the floor. Right hand behind you. Left leg extends. And then bring yourself right over. So you want to make sure that the knee is right under the hip for the scaffolding of the body to be safe and the foundation strong. So your left arm comes over and reach, opening the side of your body, really stretching the skin of your liver, bringing circulation to areas that normally don't get it. And we are so blessed to have the technology of yoga, ancient healing method. Breathing deeply into this. And then slowly bringing yourself down. Now, always control the down. Very good. Okay, so you have your left leg forward. What I'm going to have you do is just come into the foot, come forward. All right, and both hands on the floor. And from here now, your left hand on the floor. This one's a little intense, so take it slow. Watch the knee, and you're going to go ahead and turn your right foot so you can bring your right hip to the floor. Good. This leg is here. All right. And so now this is a little strengthener. You've got your right leg straight out. If you inhale and come up, you're reaching through and you're working the side seam of your body. Good. Release it down. And inhale, lift up. Exhale and bring it down. Good. And again, inhale up. And bring it down. Good. All right. Now turn it over just a tad. Good. And then feel that big stretch in the hip. IT band, right side. Good. And then back to center. All right. So let's change. I'm going to have you come so that you bring the opposite leg forward. Now your right leg is forward, left leg is back. Good. And then come up into a lunge. Be here. Now you can straighten the back leg. Good. And now from here, go ahead and bring the hip down. Feel that stretch. Good. All right, now bring the hips to the other side. Good. This knee is going to be out to the side a bit and then elevate, lift, and bring it down. Lift and bring it down. Let's do it one more time. Lift and bring it down. And then from here, go ahead and bring your heel in. So this is pigeon. One of the best stretches you can do for the low back. It opens the low back sciatic and the lower lumbar sacrum. For those of you who get tired in your low back, this is probably one of the very best. It is universally known as the back release. So go ahead and easy, just allow yourself, keep the elbows close in and release your forehead towards the floor. You're going to feel a deep stretch in the piriformis, which is deep inside the gluteal complex. So do your best to receive that stretch. You'll feel it. So your heel is close to the groin area. And if you can come all the way down, this is good. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Very good. And begin to walk your hands in. Now open up into Rajkaptotasana, which is lifting the chest like a proud pigeon so the chin comes straight back. Now, if you can bend the back knee, reach back with your left hand and grasp the foot, turning to the side. This is how it looks. Now you can do it this way. Watch your knees. Know yourself. Biggest stretches in the hip flexor quad. you want to take it further, here you go. Opening. You'll feel some squeezing and soaking of the organs and all the cells, squeezing, soaking like sponges, absorbing all the nutrients that you feed your body and all that wonderful oxygen and prana and positivity. Release. And let's change. So now you've got your left leg in front, your right leg back for pigeon. Okay, so your heel is set right next to the groin. You find the place that's comfortable for you. This is being a pigeon. Be the best pigeon you can be, the most regal, the most dignified, drawing the chin in, opening the chest, releasing the shoulders down, being here in this very moment, which is yours and yours alone. Big stretch for the iliopsoas inside the pelvic floor. The iliopsoas traverses from the iliac crest, your hip bones in the front, to the SI, and then into the lower lumbar and all the way along the floor of your pelvis. So it has a lot to do with your stability. When it's tight, when that muscle and group of muscles is tight, you feel stuck, like you can't move the way you'd like. You can't do, wag your swag or anything like that. And you want to be able to wag your swag, that's for sure. I know. It's fun to dance. It's fun to move. It's fun to be free. All right, easy now. And lengthen yourself over your thigh. Walk your hands forward if you can. And lengthen, lengthen. Make yourself at home in this pose. Relax your forehead down. Very good. When you're ready, take a deep breath. Begin to press yourself up into that proud pigeon once again. Shoulders down, neck long, chin in. King of pigeons. Now I'm going to roll to the side and just show you if you feel to royal radical tossin. Different language. But it does have a lot to do with the pose because in Sanskrit it has meaning. So this is your royal pose. If you can, bring the knee in. If you're able, reach. This is way harder. Level 3. Big stretch for the quad. Big stretch for the underarm, lats, triceps, biceps. Fingers. And release. Good. Take this leg in front. Good. Have a seat. However you feel to And then just interlace your fingers, bring them in front, and then just allow a little wave to happen. Shoulders are quiet, and you're just moving through your wrists, loosening up your fingers, wrists. And breathing. 4 more. All right, last 2 and 1. All right, now bring the palms together and turn the palms down, reverse prayer. Bring the arms forward and press. This is an isometric stretch, but also isometric meaning you're strengthening the inner arms, chest, forearms, wrists, and hands. So really open up your fingers. Press with all your might. Concentrate, contemplate, feel the muscles you're working. And also, this helps the rotators in the shoulders. Isometrics are very efficient, effective, and they work very, very quickly. Like right now, you're getting stronger by the moment. Enjoy this moment. Increase this moment. Good. All right, and then bringing the hands to the heart. Just open up all the fingers, and you're creating a lotus flower. So with that flower, spread the fingers wide. Allow yourself a moment to hold a globe of light, and that light which is within you guides you, your own inner teacher, your own personal guru, that which takes you from the darkness to the light, always there, always there. And then inhale both arms up, take a deep breath. Bring the hands behind your head, open the chest, and then press the hands against the occiput, base of the skull, and press the head against the hands against the head. Now, keep the chin slightly tucked and lengthen the back of the neck and strengthen the neck. Open the chest, open the shoulders, open your heart. Stretching wide. Elbows back. Feel the upper back getting stronger here, and the neck, keeping you from getting a gooseneck when you grow up. Strengthen. Also strengthening the thymus, thyroid, activating the higher glands and those wonderful chemicals. And then release the arms down. Feel receptive to your day, your evening, your loved ones, especially taking care of yourself. Thank you for taking this time to work with me today. I'm grateful to be able to come to you. Namaste. I'll see you another day. Stay safe. Do all the things you know work for you and keep you in a place of anti-anxiety. Lessen the stress. And the best way to do that is to move your body and to keep producing whatever that is that you do well. Do better. Be the best you can be. Your optimum potential. Love and light to all of you. Namaste.